What foods can a teenager cook for his parents to help their depression?
I'm sure they would appreciate anything you cook them as long as you put time and effort into it. Smile.
Something they consider comfort food. It's different for everyone, but start with the classics. Chicken pot pie for instance.
You're allowed to make one Disney film PG-13. Which character's line do you alter to add your one allowed swear for the best impact?
I'd love for Mike to find out about Boo in the restaurant, and say, fuck. Just to have Boo say it at the worst moments.
I am Merida, firstborn descendant of Clan Dunbrock, and I'll be shooting for my own fucking hand.
The Incredibles. Let Sam Jackson get one motherfucker in the movie somewhere. Isma, that's it, Kronk. Break the door down. Kronk, break it down? Are you fucking kidding me? This is hand-carved mahogany.
Inside Out. Just once, have anger, Lewis Black, say motherfucker. Once in the film.
Musical notes, Arendelle's in deep shit, musical notes.
Pumbaa. What the fuck did you eat?
Parents, what is the worst/most awkward thing your kid has seen or overheard because you didn't realize they were in the room? NSFW.
Not a parent but son. I once overheard my mother telling my father that if they were to adopt instead of giving birth, they would have chosen a better son than me. I don't think she meant it, but it sure did hurt.
I'm not a parent, but my friend has 3 kids. He ate something one time and spit it right back out saying that tasted like old man ballsack. His son was right behind him and now it's his new catchphrase.
I overheard my mother tell someone my brother was my half-brother. The fact that he was olive-skinned with poker straight hair and I was lolly-white with ginger hair never even triggered a second thought. Wife asked me if I was almost done showering. My response was, "Why? Are you going to suck it?" I was just being funny, not knowing my son was right next to her.
How might the world be different if human beings had a 4 to 6 week mating season? The rest of the year nobody cared about sex?
Mass-regulated orgy time probably.
Being a porn star would be a seasonal job. Everything is more innocuous, modeling companies/lingerie brands wouldn't make much money. World would be fairer, trust would be greater, cynicism would be lesser.
Happy International Fucking Day.
We'd probably be more rational the rest of the year, so come mating season there'd be warnings on how to control urges and stay lucid.
I would only accept this if we get David Attenborough to narrate the experience.
The porn industry wants to start turning historical events into adult films. What are some of the titles they come up with?
The Sack of Rome.
Cuban Nipple Crisis.
The Trojan Horse. The Bubonic Plague.
The Poon Landing.
Let Them Eat Cock. Writing Paul Revere.
Lawyers of Reddit, what was your OM to finally winning this one moment?
When the judge keeps on questioning the other side repeatedly, without me needing to say or submit anything. Definitely have a lot of those moments, especially when you have a tight case, or when the other side's arguments are too flimsy.
Deleted.
What strange thing turns you on?
There are at least 12 mentions of Milwaukee in this thread so far. I really have to wonder about that place.
When my boyfriend puts his head up against mine from behind and he breathes through his nose into my ear, I'd cry, but it just really gets me going.
Big rough hands.
I'd give it strange, but I absolutely love when girls have messy hair, like they've just woken up.
When a guy with a suit unbuttons his jacket to sit.
Goosebumps. Like a woman having goosebumps is a huge turn on.
English teachers of Reddit, what is the most disturbing story/assessment a student has ever submitted?
Someone wrote fanfiction of her and Kermit the Frog and I've not been the same since. Edit, I forgot to mention I teach college English. This class was freshmen seniors.
What are straight up facts people won't swallow?
You can do everything right and still fail. You're unimportant to most people in your life. You can fall into debt quickly. Fish oil pills, damn things are fucking huge.
Just because you won the argument, doesn't mean you're right.
The 7 Ps. Piss poor planning produces piss poor performance. Edit, thank you, kind stranger for the silver. Edit 2, this variant of the 7 Ps was taught to me by first boss after graduating college. He was a little rough around the edges.
What you do to your body will come back to haunt you, drugs, fast food, alcohol, etc.
What is your most useless skill?
Being able to say the alphabet backwards slightly faster than I can say it forwards.
I can think of the best answers after the argument is over. I can count the amount of people in a room instantly to a pretty high degree of certainty, even with a huge crowd. Working in bars and nightclubs my whole life, I just randomly picked this skill up.
Procrastination.
I can put both my legs behind my head. I'm 20. I'm also a guy.
Be able to do nothing for a long time.
I can cook 2-minute noodles in 30 seconds.